So here's the remix because we don't have a lot of time. So who is my volunteer?
Me.
Coach Marquita.
Say your name because I can't see you.
Coach Marquita Young.
Okay, Marquita Young. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give love in your life? Like love meaning personal. It could be however you think love shows up. What do you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say 8.
Okay. And what about spirit? Like your spiritual practice, your spiritual walk, your spiritual journey on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
9.
Okay, coaches, y'all writing this down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give your job, career, or business? Which one would you like to rate? Because there are 3 different things. A job is what you get paid hourly for. A career is what you usually go to school and train for. And then a business is, of course, what you're starting as a life coach. So which one would you like to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 out of these 3?
Okay, now the scale from 1 to 10 is like 1 where I deem unimportant.
1 where you're not satisfied with where it is. 10 is like, oh my gosh, I love it. I wouldn't do anything about it.
Okay, I could do my job. 1.
1. Okay. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate well-being in your life? Whether it is, let's see, just like mental health and wellness, emotional health and wellness, just overall well. Okay. And then what about physical? How would you rate physical activity? Right. Just on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's about a 3.
A 3. Okay. And then, so we have so far love, spirit, job, well-being, physical. What about space? That's your immediate environment, starting with your desk space, your car, your office. How do you rate space on a scale of 1 to 10?
3.
All right. And then charity, how you give back, how you volunteer, how you give of your time, money, and services. How do you rate that in your life?
5.
All right. And then connection, whether it be friendship, professional connections, adopted families. How do you rate connection in your life?
An 8.
An 8. Okay. So coaches, what are our scores? What do we have in each of these? Anybody who can call out her scores? Because y'all said y'all was writing them down.
Yeah, I didn't write that down. I'm sorry.
Cool.
She gave herself a.
I know I did a 1 in job.
Yeah,
Oh, you the client. You are not the.
Gave herself 3 in a job.
Okay. So, coaches, what do we think that she would like coaching around in these areas?
I'll just ask her, which one of these areas would you like coaching in?
There you go.
Space.
Okay, cool. So you see how our minds as untrained human coaches, if y'all were new coaches, your mind would instantly go to her lowest score thinking, oh, we got to get that 1 up. We got to get that 3 up. She didn't even want coaching in what we thought she wanted coaching in. So we have to ask the client.
Yeah, because that's a sealed deal. I hate my job. I'm looking for other one, so we ain't got nothing to talk about on that. So that's a good point.
So you didn't bring that up. So our job is not to say, well, you only got a 1 here. You only got a 3 here. You sure you don't want to talk about your Just do space, because that's going to be her happiest. Like she even lit up with like, ooh, space, know. And so that's going to show her the possibilities. You coach her around that. You can instantly go to goals. Well, what are your goals for space? Right. Go to the goals activity. Or you can go to meaning and purpose. Well, with space, what is the purpose? You can ask her how she wants her legacy in her life to show up in her space. And then say, I noticed that, you mentioned these other areas, you don't rank them a 10. Would you be open to us doing some future coaching around those areas if we followed up for additional coaching sessions?
Got it.
Make sense?
Yes.